What's up everyone, I'm back with another video about performance and answering some questions about my previous video about workout splits, where I basically said that athletes should not care about their workout splits. If you're asking about push-pull legs or when to do chest and when to do back and when to do biceps and triceps and which day, then you're asking the wrong question. That was the whole point of my first initial video about this topic, and then I got a question regarding the gym and upper body sessions. Someone asked me, well, if push-pull legs and bro split is not the answer, then how do I structure my upper body workouts? I've made a video about some upper body stuff, but I've never just made a general blueprint of what to do on your upper body day. So to get started with your upper body day, here's a very easy blueprint that you can follow that was super effective. Yes, it's not a lot of exercises. You can play around with the sets and reps. I will give you more or less a range of what to go to, but the exercises are just the tools that you use within this blueprint. When you start your upper body workout, the first thing I like to do after my warm-up is I like to go light, and I like to do something, for lack of a better term, power-like. All right, this will be anything from med ball throws, push-ups, explosive push-ups, like clapping push-ups. You can use a band if you're not that proficient at push-ups yet. This is all to get you better at producing force really quickly in different directions. And a lot of times, if you're going to do the push-up variation, for example, it's also to condition you for these faster movements in your wrists and arms. For this, I usually like to choose two different exercises. It can either be a pulling type exercise or even maybe a twisting exercise. So any type of rotation exercise and any exercise that I'm pushing away from myself rapidly. I choose two of these. I do 8 to 10 reps of them, and I go with a lot of intent on every single rep. Secondly, to start off, I take two exercises for the second part. This will be either a push and a pull exercise if you want to classify it that way. So this will be anything that requires you to pull towards you and requires to push away from you. Okay, with these exercises in the second part, we are going heavy. So this is anything from 1 rep to about 8 reps. We are going super heavy on these. We can play around with how we execute these, but basically super heavy. We're either doing a barbell bench press, any type of pressing movement away from us, dumbbell chest press. This can fall on anything, dumbbell overhead press or shoulder press, or a barbell overhead press or military press, into weighted pull-ups for the pulling variation, or just heavy rows, bendy rows, anything like that. This is perfect. I pair these together, so I put them together, the pushing and the pulling one. I put them together, and then I go really heavy on them. Your third part for your upper body workout is your hypertrophy part. This will consist usually about 4 exercises for me. I choose 2 exercises that is very chest and shoulder dominant. So over here, I'll always go for about 12, anything from 10, 12 reps to up until about 25 repetitions. Anything that will either train triceps, shoulders, or chest will be in my first block. So 2 exercises for those. So this could be shoulder flies, dips, deficit push-ups, anything like that. The main goal over here is 1, to train till failure. So really push hard to get that stimulus for hypertrophy. So training to failure or really close to failure. So 1 to 2 reps away from failure. We are going for exercises that allow us to get a lot of range of motion. That is what I like to do for my accessory type of lifts. I really try and go for exercises that can really get me to get a lot of range of motion. This is why I obviously opt for deficit push-ups a lot of times, sometimes even single arm push-ups. I'll make a video about an extensive amount of push-ups later. Dips, I really like these type of things. I opt for shoulder raises. This can even be a tricep extension, any type of exercise like that. You can select the exercises. The blueprint is for you. Then I go over to the pulling movements. This will either be the exercise that I didn't do for the pulling. So if I did some heavy rows in the second part, I'll probably do high rep pull-ups or maybe inverted rows with some other type of variations. So maybe any type of other isolated lat work, so some cables, or even just a plain old bicep exercise, which is there's nothing wrong with it. Athletes can do bicep curls and it makes you feel good, and it's great for your shoulders even to do some biceps. So I choose 2 over there and I do the exact same thing, anything from 10 to 12 reps up until 20 to 25 reps even sometimes. I hope you like this video, and I hope you like this more practical type of video that can help you with your workouts. Try and follow this blueprint. Tell me what you thought about it, and I'll see you in the next video.